table is almost something of the past. You know, I mean, we live in this fast food world that no one sits down at the table anymore, and it's sad. It really is. It really is sad that no one sits down anymore and has a conversation with each other. You know, or if they do sit at the table and eat dinner, everyone's on their phones. You know, that's one of the rules at our house, even when the kids were living with us. No cell phones at the table. Do you have any rules at your dinner table, or do you even sit at the table? Comment down below and let me and Paisley Girl hear your thoughts on that. You know, we all should sit down and take a break. I mean, this world passes by so fast. Before you know it, we're old and there's nothing left to do in life. And think of all the conversations that you missed out because we're too busy with each other's lives. And, you know, I think that's one of the downfalls in the way the devil has distracted the folks in their families, is because he is plugged with all this stuff. You know, Johnny, you got to go to soccer practice. Jim, you got to go to football practice. And Sally, you got cheerleading or whatever. You get what I'm saying? You know, so we live in this fast world that we don't take time anymore. You know, that was one thing that I really missed there towards the end of our living in the apartment, was not having the kitchen table set up. Because we got into other things and we had to utilize the space that we had in there. But I miss sitting at the table. Now, do we do it all the time? No, we sit in here sometimes and eat our lunches, you know. But for the most part, we try to sit at the table, you know. On the weekends, we sit around the table. I just think people are missing out when they don't sit at the kitchen table anymore. I really do. I think of all the conversations that I had with my grandmother, and she always had her Bible sitting on the kitchen table, and we'd sit there and read the Bible together, and I miss them days. Won't be able to ever get them days back, but man, I miss them days. Sitting around the kitchen table and talking and reading the Bible, and you know, it's a shame. It really is. It's a shame that we just don't have them days like it used to be. I'm putting extra coat down there around the seam here. I'll have to go around there and do the back part of the legs. Does anyone still do game nights? Huh? Does anyone sit around and play games at the kitchen table? Remember them days? If you're old enough to, if you're about my age, then you will definitely remember game night at the table. Or I can still see my parents and my grandparents and relatives sitting around playing euchre, or maybe they even played poker, I don't know. But I know the euchre was a big one. They was always playing cards around the kitchen table. As kids, we were often playing in our room with our relatives. And Grown-ups had, you know, the played cards. I remember playing Monopoly with the kids when they were at home, even though I was got accused that I was cheating. Or maybe I did cheat a little bit. Don't ask David, we'll still tell you a different story. She was the cheater in the house. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was old Papa Bear. It was old Papa Bear. We played Monopoly. I can't think of some of the other games we used to play. Operation, I know that was one game that kids love to play around the table. Some days I'd do anything to have the kids back home and sit around and play games like that. Now I can barely get the kids to come home. Except for our daughter, she loves coming here. She's already got her Christmas planned out. She's already said everything that she wants to do when she comes back to Ohio, which will be around Christmas time. Yeah, she already told Mom, she's telling Mom how she's going to, can't wait to see the tree decorated, and they're going to make cookies, and making hot cocoa, and like I said, how many great memories we're going to have here at this new house, and new memories sitting here at this new table. Now I'm just going up here and putting a little bit more stain around these creases. I saw a spot right here that I touched up a little bit. You know you're getting old when you moan every time you sit down or squat. What's some of your favorite meals growing up as a kid? Doesn't matter how old you are. Come on, here's some of your favorite meals. I'll tell you, my grandmother. Not my grandma's cooking, right? Grandma would fix the best roasted chicken you ever tasted. Baked chicken or whatever. I don't know which one to really call it. It was in a little roasting pan. And it was gosh. I have tried to make roasted chicken like she did, and I still have not found the cure for it. Of course, Grandma's cooking ain't like anyone else is cooking, right? You know, it's Grandma's cooking. You know, just like the kids will be like, well, it doesn't taste like Papa Bear's. It doesn't taste like Dad's cooking. What's he do different? I had relatives say the same thing, you know. What do you do different? Because I'm doing something wrong because it don't taste like it. You know, I don't know. I gave you the recipe. It's, you know, it all comes down to eyeball, and I have this theory about cooking, and some of you, I don't do it with raw food, but if it's something that you can taste cold, if it tastes good cold, then you know it's going to be good hot, right? Or at least that's the theory I have come to use in my cooking skills. And I think of seasonings that I know that it would taste good. You know, it's just like Paisley girl, she loves my steak. And, you know, no one can cook steak like me. You know? They can say they do. They can't. You can't cook steak. I don't mind going out to the restaurant once in a while and getting a good steak. But I prefer being at home, have my own steak and mushrooms. Paisley girl last night made some killer hash browns. And I said, she asked what kind of seasons I wanted in them. I said, nothing. Salt and pepper. Because I've noticed with a lot of restaurants and so forth, you have this, I don't know, for me, I always seems like I taste onion. I don't mind onion in certain things, but my hash browns, give me just plain old hash browns. Don't have to be anything fancy. Spawn here, that's not our song, but all right. Let me close this up, and then I'm going to go and close out this video because... Well, my friends, it's the next day, and here is the set all put together. Ain't it party? It's party. All nice and purdied up, made it look like new. Now, those who have been here to the homestead and have played around this table will definitely see a big difference. For all you viewers that have not been here, you probably would not know the difference. That's why we included the before pictures and the after pictures. Though I wish I had included the set like this, the before. But we are definitely loving it. Loving our new gentle use by the previous owners. Now we got a nice looking new dinette set. Oh, nice and pretty. So come along and follow us. And come along. Maybe come here and have a dinner with us at our new dinette table. Let's have a conversation about whatever's on our minds. Well, today's video has been broadcasted by Stay Northwest. No, I'm just kidding. But the takeaway from this video is do something out of your comfort zone, okay? Is it going to be as perfect? Probably not. But the achievement of getting that product done and making it look your taste is half of the battle. And it makes you feel great inside when you accomplish something like that. So take a chance. Take something that people might throw out on the curb and bring it home, sand it down, whatever it might be. It might be just a coffee table. You could make that into a beautiful, for your plants to sit on, you know. And you could make it really unique to your taste, you know. Put some splash colors in it and so forth. And make it your own. So that's the takeaway from this video. You don't have to be perfect. God doesn't expect us to be perfect. That's why we are always being molded by the Master's hands. You know, we're His clay. And that's the same stuff that we're doing here today, is we're taking something that's already here and we're just making it look a little bit better. Is it going to be perfect? No, it's not going to be perfect. If I want it perfect, I'd go to the store and pay $500, $1,000 for a new kitchen, a dinette set. Or we could have used our old kitchen set, but we have this beautiful set. My wife loved it, and I loved it, and the owner said that she would leave it for us, and so we're just taking something and making it look a little nicer. And that's all we're doing today. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend, and I hope your week is already off to a running. I know that you got a short work week for some, and some of you it's already been a long work week. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. Comment down below on your favorite meals, your favorite board games you play around the table, favorite memories around a kitchen table. Comment below and tell me what kind of favorite shows you like to binge watch. So this video is kind of an all-around video. I want you just to step out of your comfort zone and do something different. Okay? And it doesn't need to be perfect. Just make it your own. Okay? Alright, that's it. Alright, well get out of here. No, I got stuff to do, okay? I gotta let this sit for an hour anyway. You don't want to be here. Go on. Go on, get out of here. As we say around here, peace, love, and light comes from knowing our Lord Jesus Christ. So, may God bless each one of you. God bless America. And get out of here. Alright? No, get out of here. I got stuff to do.